Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game.
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
Artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
Why is that the set? Anyway, on today's podcast, we talk about
You just really snuck that one in
what's
there.
the best
Yeah, he
luxury item
Forced it
Yeah,
quick.
to have
straight in, trying
your
to get us
house.
to not react.
We
to
had
it.
no foreplay.
Who
this
would be
time.
the
We
best
just went
person
straight
to
into it.
narrate
no
your
tickling,
life?
no
And
tape.
lastly, what would be the best
No
way to
ear
spend
nibble, nothing.
30 days in jail
You gotta pay
over the
attention
course
to the
of
nipples.
1 year?
You really
But
did.
first, Danny Wazzy, what's going on with your eyebrows?
Why?
You have
Found
a
new
filter.
toy. I found a new Zoom toy.
It's not quite a luxury item, but moving on. Andrew Bellis, what are you drinking?
I surprisingly am drinking tequila and soda. I know. Whoa. Richard Madison, what are you drinking?
I too. Well, I don't know what's surprisingly for me anymore, but on brand, Blue Moon Extra.
Mm.
Yes.
You have an orange in there?
I don't. That I don't have one, but they come in cans, and this is potentially a conversation for another day. But it's different when it's in a can. Travis, what flavor of vomit are you drinking tonight?
Why?
Well, it's either an IPA or whiskey, both of which I don't like. So I thought it fit.
Fair. Guys,
It's the last box.
It's the
now,
last
isn't it?
box.
We've
Oh
done
my
it.
God.
we've done it. That's
We've
why
made it.
I was so offended when you said vomit. Like,
I'm sorry, I forgot.
You're gonna start this monumental occasion by calling it vomit. This has
Had I
been
known it was such a monumental moment, I would have said something different.
this has rivaled the epic of
Guess what,
Pilgrimage.
Travis? There's a new box in the mail.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Our last number is number 5. It's from the Ardmore Distillery. It's on the nose says gingerbread, flamed orange peel,
Ooh,
damson and stewed plums. I don't know what damson is. Anyone know what damson is? Damson?
I thought you said dancing.
No,
and-
I wish.
Damson and
Stewed plums, yes.
damn, I do not.
Anyway, moving on. On the palate, it's oat cakes, toasted barley with a touch of nuttiness, almond flakes and honey roasted peanuts, brown sugar. And the finish is soft, peppery smoke, contrasted by a sweet hint of strawberry. This could be either the perfect scotch or just mid.
Sounds
I don't think it's
very
going to be bad.
Fruity. Also, damson is a type of plum,
Okay, so
like a
stewed
tiny,
plums. Yeah.
a small plum.
Okay. Smells good. Smells good. I like that. That is a
Is that your post-sip face over there? Is that what's happening?
yeah.
Okay. I was
That
looking
is-
down. I didn't notice that.
That's his vinegar strokes.
Yes. That is delightful. It's very balanced. It's very it all of those notes hit. It's either like sweet, it's
Psycho?
got the brown sugar, but it also has that pepperiness, and it also is just like has a little bit of luxury to it.
No, bad. Absolutely not. You're not allowed to slide your segue into the review.
Sure I am.
No.
That's what I do. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the last box night. Or was it?
Or was it?
Ba, ba, ba-no.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first topic this evening is what's the best luxury item to have in your house? Who has opinions?
So, for prep, I watched a documentary for this.
What's the name of said documentary?
Did we watch the same documentary?
Richie Rich.
Not quite. I watched Disney Channel's Smart House.
Smart House is awesome. Jesse and I watched it like 3 months ago. Holds up.
It's so good. It's so
Holds
good.
up. It's such a good.
I had to do some research, but yes.
There's a few plot holes, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine. It's a
fine.
Disney Channel original movie. Tell me more about Richie Rich and what luxury item you want to have in your house.
Yeah, another acceptable research movie would have been Blank Check.
Yes, great movie.
Mhm, mhm.
But You know, there's a lot in Richie Rich that I think is impressive. But if you really boil it down, there's really only one answer.
A
Because it's
laser to
that,
carve out the faces,
but not
on-
as exciting. Like, that's cool. You can have your mountain full of treasure, which turns out to be family photos, also fine. But like, if you have a fast food restaurant at home,
That's a good one.
that's the ultimate because you're employing people like on top
You're
of
right.
Who's the NFL player with the Taco Bell?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I
But
can't remember his
I would
name,
have used
but
him too.
Was
the
it
guy with the
Devonte Adams? I think.
Maybe even if you say it, I
Yeah.
won't remember. But I know exactly what you're
Sure.
talking about, Drew.
Yeah.
Where he drives his golf
His
cart
own
through
Taco Bell.
and that's the restaurant I would have went with, Taco Bell, not
Of course.
McDonald's. But
Yeah.
really just any restaurant.
Is that an item though?
I have a follow up. If you,
I'm not
rule that
opposed.
out.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm really
not
I'm just
opposed to
being
keeping that. I think
pedantic at this point.
No, I was
want it.
prepared for that.
I
one.
want it, Rick.
Because
so
I don't
I'm
know.
here-
An item, maybe not.
no, because
but
I think if you had come out and said like another house or something like that, I'd be like, no, that's not. No, that's not a luxury item in your house. I would venture to say if the Taco Bell is in your house and you employ the staff, that is a luxury. I'm okay with accepting that.
and really, if you have a Taco Bell in your house, there's one person running it. Like one person taking the orders, one person making the food.
Two people.
Why?
One person take the order, one person make the food.
Yeah, I don't.
You
wanna
don't
wait.
need
I
that.
Yes, I do, because it's my Taco Bell. I expected to
Yeah.
be there.
In my
quickly.
Taco
No,
Bell,
you just be like, "Hey, Charles, give me a steak quesadilla."
no.
like,
I want to drive up
There is
in
no.
the golf
You don't
cart,
need that.
just like
you
don't.
do
but I
not need
want
that.
it.
You're right. I
It's a
don't need
luxury
it,
item.
but right. Thank you. I don't need it, but at this point, I'm not worried about my bottom line. Like, I want 4 people there, 2 to carry the tray to me. But anyways, my backup, if that is hotly contested, and this also not really an item, but probably more applicable. If you have an actual bowling lane in your
Ooh,
house, and I'm not talking
Ooh.
about like that thing under the stairs where you have a long enough
Mhm,
hallway.
mhm, mhm.
I'm talking about a full functional scoreboard wooden
Mhm.
event.
Mhm.
I think that is just at a point where you literally don't know what to do with your money.
I wouldn't probably pick bowling alley, but I do think that is a nice luxury thing because I don't think I'd ever actually use it. Like that'd be just one of those things. Like
No, absolutely.
it just is there.
That's kind
So-
of that's fuck you. I have this.
Yeah.
I don't actually like practice.
Yeah, if
anything
we were
with
going
it.
functionality, I would have a different
So
pick.
I went super practical
Okay.
because it's something that plagues my current house. And
A maid.
no, I see that's not an item. If you had just said maid, I thought about this. If you had like said personal chef, I'm like, I don't think that's a person, but Taco Bell I'll give you. I think having a wired in completely sustainable backup generator in case the power goes out in emergency situations is actually a huge luxury. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but my house, the power goes out at least 4 times a year, and that's just the power grid where I live. And sometimes it's 8 hours, sometimes it's 12, 14 hours. It's a long ass time.
So you're
Sometimes it's
talking like a seamless transition kind of
yes,
like
basically a complete failover power generator.
Okay.
Never skips a beat. It might like half flicker. And like, oh, the power was going out today because they were repaving the road down the street. Like it's that bad.
I meant to give you my business card because I feel like my company could do what they're doing with less
I don't
disruption.
have that kind of money, so I can't afford it because that's actually like
They could
at
have
least
taken the bid.
$12,000.
No, yeah, the next HOA meeting, just pass my card along.
We don't have an HOA.
Whatever.
So I'm gonna go super like
All right.
practical, super actually will get used where I am, and like nice peace of mind. Fully hardwired backup generator.
I like that because and I don't know, I haven't been to super rich people's houses, but like I feel like of the things, like that's very low on what people would get, therefore elevating
Mhm.
the luxuriness in my mind. because
Right.
they're like private plane, lake house, all these other things before you even think about a fully functional. Yeah, all right, I like that.
My backup, just to throw it out there since we're doing that, was a secret underground garage where like the
Nice,
thing comes up and you
like
roll
the
onto it and
Batman
then
garage.
Mhm.
yeah, or
Yes,
Colin Furs for those
Comes out of a waterfall.
that would be cool too.
Yeah,
I was
you
thinking
have to
just
jump it.
even the driveway just comes up, you
just
roll onto it and it
nice.
goes down, spins around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like it.
that'd be cool. Drew, what you got?
I I also went more practical, but it's definitely a luxury item.
Hmm.
A fully functional espresso machine
Okay,
from like we're talking like cafe
I know what you mean.
level,
Yeah.
but for those you actually have to run like a water line to it.
Yep.
Has to be hooked into power, has to be heated up and like maintained constantly. Like those are a thing that needs everyday, not maintenance, but like you have to keep up with it. And the
Right.
reason that people don't have it is because generally you have to run a water line to it, and I mean, you're looking at $10,000 to $20,000.
Right. You're not talking about the $500 one. You're talking about the
Yeah, like the
tens of
actual
thousands.
nice,
Yes.
really nice ones. To be able to make that sort of thing in the morning every day without having to go to a coffee shop, to me is like luxury. I get my latte, I get my
Yeah,
cappuccino,
I like
I get
that.
all my things with it. Um, I will say a little small anecdote. I have been to rich people's houses. Specifically, I remember when we were living in Colorado. Um, for some reason, I don't remember why. I think they were going to our church at the time. The heirs to the Hess family, which I think is like it's transportation and like trucking or whatever.
Yeah,
They
I remember
have
that little green
a
truck that people would have
Yeah,
as a mod. Yeah,
they have a in that house. I don't know if they still have it. This was back when I was 9. Um, but they had a full court basketball. They
nice.
had bowling. They had a like McDonald's style like tube playground system, a
Ah,
ball
cool.
pit,
Ah,
an in-ground
That
pool,
that's a luxury item. Just
multiple
a
the
yeah.
these are like my backups basically is like
the in-ground
what am I gonna
pulpit is
do with
too.
this
Yes,
20,000 square feet of bullshit that I have? My backups were like a slide, a ball pit for sure, the
ball pit.
like a trampoline room where you could just jump on the trampoline all
No,
day,
bro, a padded room.
a
Just
padded room.
walls and floor.
I think
Com-
that's an insane
yes,
asylum,
but think like
That
coming
sounds a
from my
hospital.
no,
but for fun. I was like,
I want the ability
think
to
insane asylum, but for fun.
I'm thinking like lock me and the kids in there like all right, we're in the Thunderdome now, let's go. And I can just pick them up and I can throw them against the wall, they'll land and be fine. Like that's what I want. That's not quite a
Okay.
luxury item. That's more of a I think a dad item,
Parenting necessity.
parenting necessity, um a stress reliever. But yeah. So sorry, I just needed that. I got really excited.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm good for it. But my official answer is a fully functional, like really nice espresso
And
machine.
I want to talk about that a little bit because at first my initial reaction was how luxury is it if you have to take care of it? And I know, assuming you have that level of fuck you money, you have someone to maintain that, you have that kind of person in your life. But
Or
you
you just
also
have the
hold on,
time
wait.
to do it
That's where
yourself.
I was gonna go with it. Is if you have a something that is that like I don't want to say important to you, but if you just have the
Yeah.
time to where I'm gonna take 20 minutes and like really craft my espresso, and that's what you want to do with that 20 minutes or whatever, and that's what you're gonna enjoy for the 15 minutes after, whatever it is. That's some luxury shit right there. Like most of us, set the alarm on the timer on the coffee pot or use a Keurig or whatever and just grab and go. But if I have an extra 20 minutes in my day to just make an espresso that's, cost $10,000. That's some luxury right there. So I like that answer. Um, so to recap, our official answers are a fast food restaurant, a full backup generator, and an espresso machine. Where are we going?
I think you convinced me with the time associated with the espresso. So to me, it's not so much the espresso machine. Like it is, that's what I'm voting for. But I like the idea of the you factor in it. Like it's more of a hobby at that point than a luxury item. But and then as that, like I like that. Give me the espresso machine.
Is that the best though?
No, to me the best is a fast food restaurant. You kidding? I don't have to cook.
Well,
And I
that's the option.
smash
Is
it.
what's the
Like,
best luxury item?
all right, well, fine. Then I just felt like no one was ready to move camp, so I was trying to get some conversation going. But
I'm not ready to move camp. I think the espresso machine is as much as I want.
I live in a place that has good
in my
power. So I don't
house.
need a backup generator. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. I just like to know that if I was in any sort of potential power outage situation, to have that peace of mind is nice.
I get it, but like no one's on like a ventilator. Like
I don't think
what
for
peace of
me,
mind?
Travis, that's not a luxury item. That's a potentially.
That's like a redneck item. I mean, I get what you. The difference is like the
Yeah,
fully
Not even
functional.
red.
I
Like
get
my
it.
Yeah,
my
I'm-
parents have a backup generator,
Right.
and they live in downtown Roswell. Like it is.
But do
I
they
don't-
have like a full on like failover? It's hardwired into their house. It powers everything.
No, I mean
for,
you gotta hook it
for
up, but
30
it's
for like 48 hours.
you gotta hook it up and you gotta check it like once a year to make sure the gas is still good in it.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it is a backup generator, so
No,
if anything happens,
I'm talking like a hospital level. The power goes out, the backup generator kicks on, and it powers everything in the hospital except for like, you know, the one outlet that no one uses.
I would almost give it to you, Travis, but I don't think that extends to the most important thing, and that is internet connection.
It does.
No, you would not have internet connection because the grid would still be down.
Power
Just
is not
because you have
necess-
power doesn't mean that the internet is still
It depends
on
on
or
it
connected.
depends on the outage. If you're talking like a full on like hurricane knocked out everything, yeah, you're right. You wouldn't have internet. But like at least around where I live, it's only power. So internet works. If you
still
have
think
power,
that-
you have internet.
I don't think so. I think
I
those
know
Also,
so.
who cares? Like if that's what you're arguing over, that doesn't
Yeah,
make it
and
the best luxury item.
I want
Who
my
cares?
I want to make sure my AC and my heat and my fridge work.
I don't know. I just don't.
That's
I don't
fair.
necessarily
That's
think
fair.
of it as a luxury.
Then if I'm out, then fast food or espresso.
Because I guess like in my mind, I'm not necessarily voting for espresso because I don't necessarily like that specific item.
Right.
But if you extend it to the hobby, like in my mind, I'm going like, okay, someone has like an actual bar kind of thing. Like, so to me, it's like the hobby luxury item is like kind of what in my mind I'm morphing it to.
You've taken it to the
You got a 10
next
gallon
level.
Yeah, like you
pit
don't just have a
smoker.
small counter one. Yes, like you
Yeah.
have whatever the thing is to the nth. Like you have like the wall, like you have like the Taco Mac draft, like in your basement
Right.
wall kind of thing. And like
Drew, if
that
you're
one-
willing to extend it to that, and we can agree on that is we'll say the hobby, the expensive hobby item. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that without specifically pigeonholing.
I mean, I can be down with that. I didn't
espresso
put
machine.
bar on there just because I feel like you can kind of get the same. But if I had a
Sure,
full,
yeah, maybe like
a
insert
full
whatever
bar
does
in my house, that's awesome.
with the kegerators, with the self pour. Yeah.
the back
Or as you were
bar,
saying, Travis,
the-
like if it's grilling, whatever, or smokers, like yeah, fine,
Mhm.
whatever. The whatever hobby item that does it for you.
Expensive, time-consuming hobby item.
professional grade
Yes.
hobby items.
Yeah, if like you're into woodworking, you've got all of you've got your skill saw.
lathe and
Yeah,
the
lathe is a good one. Yeah.
Because at that point, like you have that level of wealth, you're like, what do I just want to
just spend my extra
random
time on.
thing do I want to use my time for? So like,
I'd be down to extend it to that.
Yeah, it's my my Lego Millennium Falcon is the best luxury item.
yes,
I have.
absolutely.
Travis just has
That.
Lego
My house is made out of
basement.
Lego. I'd get a Lego character to narrate my life.
No, you wouldn't.
Tired of weak snacks? Step up to Angry Toothpick Jerky. Too delicious and just a little dangerous. With flavors like original, classic flavor, basically jerky royalty, teriyaki, smoother than your cousin's mixtape, and try our new chili de arbol, sweet, spicy, and definitely plotting something. Find us on Etsy and get 10% off with code BANTER at checkout. Angry Toothpick Jerky. Own your hangry.
Anyway, our next topic is going to be who would be the best person to narrate your life? This person, I feel like, has to be descriptive, right? They have to be able to paint a picture with words. And they also have to have passion and energy.
Swear to God, if you say who I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna riot.
As I'm talking right now, I'm changing my answer because that person I just described is none other than the late great John Madden.
Okay, thank
I
God.
want someone to like as I'm even
At
if
the end of the day, as long as he scores more points than the other team,
They really got to put the ball in the end zone.
if they don't score here, they're missing out on 6 points.
and
Boom goes dynamite. The receiver comes over here, he crosses, but like that level of energy and attention to detail for like day-to-day things, I want that. And I want other people like my life is not that exciting. But if I had someone like John Madden narrating my life, god damn it, people would watch that shit. So
in order to get the mail, you've got to go to the actual mailbox.
and when you
get the
open their
mail.
mailbox, you got to make sure there's not a bug in there.
I would love to see John Madden's replay drawing of you going to the mailbox. And you see here, he'll stutter step.
It's putting circles and X's on everything.
Wait. If you just pause right here, let's zoom in. This is where he takes that big sigh of exhale of like, hey, I've gotten out of the house. It's quiet. He's breathing. He's really thinking about it. He's going to watch this. He's going to open the mailbox. He's not even going to look in the mailbox. He knows it's empty. He's just outside to get outside. Watch, right?
Really selling the play action there on the
Exactly. So I've changed my answer. My backups were Dave Chappelle and Jon Stewart, but give me John Madden.
I do love Jon Stewart.
On the spot. That was who I came up with. Who's up next?
I think, man, there are so many good ones. For me, just for the tone of voice, James Spader.
Ooh, I like that one.
Of Blacklist. He was what's his face
Ultron.
in the MCU? Ultron.
Did you ever watch
got that?
We talked about this a while back. Did you ever watch Boston Legal? That's such a good show.
Boston Legal is so good. So many things. Like he's kind of one of those actors that really never got like huge critical acclaim, but every time I see him, I'm like, holy fuck, James Spader is awesome. He was also in he was in one season of The Office. Yeah. 2 as the boss, but like every time he delivers a monologue, I'm like, even if it's crap writing, his delivery is so good. And I that's what I want is like, I'm taking a shit and it's not going well, and I just want James Spader to be in the background going, well, and he's just really having to push through it. And it's not the greatest day for Andrew right now. And I want that deep, gravelly voice in the back of my head.
That would be good for sure. Any backups while you got the mic?
Jeff Goldblum.
Like it?
I think it's more about tone for me, honestly. Samuel L. Jackson or
Yeah.
Christopher Walken. And then who was the last one?
Sam Jackson definitely came up.
Gilbert Gottfried for the insanity of it.
That's too much.
Exactly. That's why he's a backup.
Anyway, Rick, who you got?
So Drew, I like that you brought up delivery because I think that is important. I disagree with what they're delivering though, because I feel like all of us here have some sort of things we do throughout the day that are for us, and no one really picks up on them. And
100%.
like, it's like we have our favorite joke that we say every time.
Oh, Rick.
Like we have the same, or
I wish I could guess it.
something will come up, we'll say something petty, and then it just goes over people's heads because they don't know us well enough yet. And so because of that, I think you need just a dry, sarcastic narration, sort of like Grumpy Cat. And so because of that, I want Aubrey Plaza.
Okay.
Okay.
I would be down. I almost said Nick Offerman
Yeah.
just because I love his delivery as well.
Just a dry, like, even like from her character in Parks and Rec, just dry, straight face. And that would be hilarious to me.
Rick, I thought you were going like Mitch Hedberg.
Same vein. Also,
same vein.
Same
But I was
vein
like,
would have been good.
Jokes I have in my head that I say all the time. I really like Aubrey Plaza. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, because like it's like he's awake, unfortunately. Let's see how long it takes him to pretend he's going to be productive before he lays in bed for another 3 hours. But like in dry, uninterested Aubrey Plaza voice.
That would be pretty
So
good.
basically you're saying a cat. We need a cat.
Grumpy Cat.
Have you seen the movie
general.
Grumpy Cat? Grumpy Cat
have.
is one of my favorite movies.
Just in
Is that a
general, we
movie?
need a
Yes.
with Aubrey Plaza as the voice of Grumpy
Yes,
Cat.
Oh, I
of Grumpy
love that.
Cat.
You should watch it. I feel like you'd really like it.
I think you would
I
enjoy
probably would. Yeah. That hasn't come up on our For You page and whatever streaming
Yeah.
services we have. Another one I thought of while we were doing this was Alan Tudyk.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah. Our formal answers are John Madden, James Spader, and Aubrey Plaza. I like James Spader, but I'm looking for kind of more of that energy. And at least with Aubrey Plaza, the reason why I would pick Aubrey over James if I couldn't pick John. I'm not moving camp,
I know what you're saying.
but I would pick Aubrey over James just because at least Aubrey would provide some actual humor. Whereas James,
He's got some humor in
he
there,
does, but it's like,
and
it's
her
like,
humor's dry. I mean, I'm gonna jump camp for Aubrey if I'm not gonna
that's fair, but
get picked. I like John Madden, but I want a little more.
substance.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
don't
want more
necessar-
than like the 10 lines that are programmed into the video game that I feel like he's gonna give.
See, I guess, and that's the thing to me, like, to me, that the replay board kind of enhances the John Madden things. Like, just his voice and his alone, like, doesn't do it. Like, if you could have
Give me all of it.
like the freeze frame in life, that's when I might leave camp.
I feel like he's gonna get stale after a while and have the same thing to say, and every time I take a shit or every time
He never got stale during Sunday Night Football, so I don't know. He never got stale. He got old. He never got stale. He got senile. Never got stale.
I'm gonna go for Aubrey if I need to jump ship.
I'm not mad at Aubrey. Not who I would pick, but I'm not mad at it.
Hey, real quick. You listening? Cool. Do me a favor. On your app, wherever you're listening to this podcast, there's a button to follow or subscribe or some sort of a notification type bell, whatever you do, don't click them. Don't click those buttons. Don't do it. Or click it. Whatever it doesn't matter. Just fine. It's fine. Just click it. It's cool. Just do whatever you want. Preach.
Guys, what's the best way to spend 30 days in jail over the course of 1 year? There are 365, sometimes 6 days in a year. And for 30 of those days, you have to spend in prison. How would you do that? What's the best way to do it? I don't know. You guys tell me.
I want Rick's take because he's the one who came up with this.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need just a little to
Sure.
decide which direction I'm going to go.
Sure.
I have a couple.
So I have two sort of ways, and they're both basically the same thing. It just depends on how you let me do this. So it's either 30 days or 720 hours that I need to spend in jail. And essentially, I would wait for plans that I don't want to go to and say, sorry, I have to go to jail. So if there's a morning meeting I don't want to be a part of, sorry, in jail. I'm allowed to split it up by hours. I'm going to jail during that hour. Or if it's like a weekend and it's like, hey, we're going to this family reunion in Wyoming. There's no internet. It'll be wonderful. Be like,
Sorry,
God, I'm going to be in jail.
I got jail time that day.
And that's how
I've written that down.
Jail time.
I've written that down as get into jail free card.
Yes. Get into jail
get
free
into
card.
jail free card. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
A bad date's going poorly. Be like, oh look, I have to report the jail. Sorry.
Gotta go to jail. Sorry, my bad. You said you had a potential second way though.
Well, I would just kind of blended it. So if you let me do hours, it would still the same idea.
Oh, I'm okay with doing it by hour. That's fine.
Or if I have to commit a full day because travel.
Hours interesting. But, so I want to talk about hours in a second, but yes.
That's how I would do time, as it were.
I took it a slightly different way. I was thinking like not to get out of other stuff, but how would I most effectively manage my life and jail time? Because 30 days at the end of the day is like not that long.
No, it's not.
And it's like
you can still keep a job. Like if you
I could still keep a job.
Yeah.
Or I could take a week off and go to jail instead of on vacation. I'm going to jail. So there's that aspect. But in my head, I was like, I have two ways now that you brought up the hours thing, and it would be difficult to do this, but I'll bring that up as my second option. My first one was like, I want to go to jail for like 2 days to try to get the lay of the land, figure out what like the intake process is, who are all the big players are.
Then go make a plan.
Come out, spend 330 days, whatever, not in jail, saving up PTO, saving up money, saving up whatever I need to.
But would you know that? Do you think the players would be the same?
Not
almost a year later.
Not completely,
but potentially.
But I know more than going.
You would ask them their sentence. You know, like how long
I could make in 2, and I said 2 days. I mean like 2 to 4 days.
You find Frank. You find Carlos.
I make whatever connections I need to make. I identify who I want to stay the fuck away from. Go away for almost the entire year, and then come back and then just knock it out as fast as possible that way. But at least at that point I've prepped. I can maybe even go visit them. I can extend those relationships. I can bring them stuff. I can like be like, hey, here's this.
You hide that nail file in your
when I come back in and you've stabbed Steve, remember I gave you that nail file, right? That kind of
prep in the battlefield. I like it.
Yeah.
You're building an empire.
Yeah, exactly. The other one, Rick, and you said by the hour, and this would be too inconvenient, but I imagine
just
that
sleeping.
the check-in process, right?
Yes.
Takes at least
takes
an hour.
Minute. Yeah.
So if I could get through the check-in process, like, all right, I'm out, and then just go do it again. And never actually get into jail.
Ooh, that
so
would
I don't ever have to like be in danger. That would be another way to and then I can just do that at my leisure too. I can just show up at the gym like, all right, let me check in. Let me do the click or like here, do the cavity search. I'd have to do the cavity search 720 times, but some people like that. So Not the worst.
And who
one.
knows? Maybe it's a busy day. Maybe, it takes 2 hours that day.
Maybe it takes 2 hours
Yeah.
to process me that day. So I'm gonna
Or
formally
you pay the
submit-
guards off and they just know
Yeah,
not to search you that day.
yeah. I'm gonna
Or search
formally
me extra, depending on my
submit
mood.
submit the slightly less than a week and then the other 20 plus days at the end of the year as I build my empire as my formal answer, but I like the idea of also just never actually going into jail. And
I do appreciate the strategy empire building there. That's a good thought.
I'm putting that you're get into jail free and I'm doing empire building.
Yes.
Drew, what you got?
I'm taking this as a personal growth moment.
Yep.
I
Okay.
appreciate what you said,
Drew's gonna
Travis.
get ripped.
That's basically my plan is I actually like your. I'm going to steal a little bit from yours, Travis, of like
No.
a day, maybe two, just to go in, like feel it out, see what like the rhythm is going to be like,
Yeah.
and then we go the full 28 after that. And everything I do is focus. Like I have nothing else to do. I'm in jail. I got no job. I got no responsibilities outside of that. I've probably made some sort of, concessions with my job of like, I've got to do this. Like it's like community service or something like that. I've
I'm gonna
got
need a
to do
month
this.
off.
And then I just focus on like it is every fucking day is I'm in the gym, I'm playing basketball in the yard, I'm lifting weights, all those movies that we see about people being in jail and all they do is work out. That's my goal and my focus is it's basically like life detox. I don't have a phone, I don't have access to the
I can get you
outside.
one.
I don't have I'll see you in 360 days.
Yep.
And I don't want to make friends. I just want to be left alone to the point where I am just focused on bettering myself.
I like it.
Anytime I'm not at the gym, I'm in the library.
Prom's coming up. Got to lose, 10 pounds.
Yeah, I'm reading books.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to become a lawyer and I teach myself how to do that. But yeah, it is self-empowerment and betterment. 30 days of just
locking in. Literally.
I actually
just gonna lock it in.
Literally have no other thing I can do in time and space but focus on this.
You could even learn a new language, and Travis is going to edit this out to make this German or some other Russian language or some other language. I don't know yet. I'm not going to do that. But that would be cool if I just spoke. Duolingo sponsored this, and now you know French. To recap, a get into jail free car, empire building, and personal growth. I do like our strategy a little bit more, Rick, of the 2 to 3. I'm going to say, less than a week, probably 2 to 3 days to feel out what's going on. So that way, when we are in there, we know we have a little bit of a heads up. So I don't love the just using it as an excuse, but I do love it.
That's fine.
I do love using it as an excuse though at the same time.
I would wear that out.
Yeah. Because if you do boil it down,
But then
hours,
once you run it out, Rick, like what's the fuck, I don't have any more jail.
I don't know if
maybe I stabbed someone on the way out the door.
You
Get
gotta
30
commit
more
another
days,
another crime to
he's so addicted to using
you
this
talk
as
to
an
the cops and
excuse.
you're like, what is the minimum amount of violence or crime I can do to get another 30 days over the next year?
And I need to repeat it though, so I can't.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if there are 720 hours that I'd want to excuse myself from.
Give it time.
I'm not saying there aren't. I'm sure there have been years where I want
bedtime
to
with
do
the
that.
kids.
Yeah, like your kids are crying, like it's a bad day.
I'm not gonna trade that for jail time. That's still no.
Yeah, no, I get it, but there's there's moments where you're like, I just need an hour,
Yeah, but if that hour is jail time, I'm not choosing jail time.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. There have been events that I've been to where I'd rather be in jail for sure.
Yeah.
Do we get
But
to?
that's very few and far between. And I don't think I could fill 720 hours of like excuses, basically.
No,
do we get to pick which jail we go to? Because county lockup, and that place is a horror
Yeah,
show.
I didn't think about it. That what sparked this was,
You wanted to get out of an event.
well, no, I don't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure a football player has to do like 30 days of jail over the course of a year or before something. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like that. It's like you have to do 30 days over X amount of time, and like you can pick how you do it, or like you can set your days.
That's nuts. That's a sentence. Like, why not just put them in an ankle bracelet or
Right.
give them community service?
Yeah, it was something like that. And so that's what sparked this. I was like, huh, how would you? And obviously, like, I feel like theirs is more restrictive. Like, yeah, you have to come in on the weekends or, whatever it was. I doubt they would let us
Can't be
do
a
that.
game day.
Yeah, you can't hit the buzzer and like, nope, jail me now. I'm ready to get out of this awkward conversation. But I couldn't do empire building. Like, that's too much work for me for too little time. Like, so if I have to leave camp, I would prefer the lock in thing where it's just like, God, I cannot stop crushing my Taco Bell at home. Let me go to jail away from my Taco Bell for 30 days.
The problem I have with that is like,
Who's gonna take care of my espresso machine while I'm in jail?
who's gonna clean the lines? No, I like that because I feel like my attention span, I can lock in for 30 days. That I can do. I don't think I can actually get anything really accomplished in 30 days.
No, yeah, I see. I understand what you're saying.
So it's like
I can't learn a language in 30 days.
I can learn some stuff. I can learn a little bit of law. I can learn a little bit of language. I could get in better shape. I can't get in good shape in 30 days.
You could develop some
Get good habits,
routines, and
Sure.
systems.
Yeah, I'm not saying there aren't benefits, but I'm saying like in those 30 days, I'm saying 30 days I know we had talked about doing like a 2 and 28 or 3 and 27, but like for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say 30 days. I know myself, and I know that one, if I had that kind of solitude to get all that stuff done, I would get that done. But also, I recognize that jail is a place, prison is a place where they may not allow me to do that. As locked in as I am in, like if I want to go to the yard, I might not be able to play basketball. I might not be allowed to use I may just have to do push-ups, which is still
you
good.
can do push-ups.
Yeah, there's
but
a lot of
still might get shanked.
Yeah, but we're over here talking about like being able to empire build, and like we're taking a lot of
I'm trying to
with
make
this assumption.
But that's my point. I'm trying to avoid
Travis
getting
is making
stabbed.
toilet wine. And,
No, I over the course of that, like
Yeah, but Travis, you could just
200
get
plus-
stabbed with something else and you don't die. Like, just go in, hold someone's pocket, you'll be fine. Like,
or be
No,
the pocket.
I don't want to. I don't want to get
that's
stabbed.
what I was going. Oh, in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
want to
sorry.
be.
Sorry, I thought we were
shanked.
just talking. Well, yeah, we
In
were
any
talking
way-
about getting stabbed in a different way.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be stabbed in that
Just
way.
call him daddy, and you know.
I don't want that.
Okay, all right, no stabbing at all. Fine.
I want to be what's his face, like you said. I want to be the guy that provides for that 30 days. That everyone just knows. Go to Travis. He'll take care of you. It's fine.
You want to be like a caretaker.
I want to be the caretaker,
Got it.
so everyone respects me. Everyone
You want to
just
be a
gives me.
fixer.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll be that guy, and give me the 3 or 4 days to figure out everyone's problems. I'll spend the next 300 days acquiring that stuff and delivering it throughout that time. And then when I spend my 20 whatever days in there, everyone's like, "Oh, that's just Travis. He's cool, man. Don't worry about him. Just leave." And then I can do the self-care part. But I can't do the self-care if I'm worried. If I'm doing push-ups, someone's just going to stab me in the back.
I feel like that's not an assurance you can get no matter what.
But it's a lot more assurance than not doing it.
Yeah, but from everything, all the movies and TV shows I listen to, it's all about race in prison. And that means you would have to, like, all right, that's fair. Because
Caretaker plays both sides. My point is, if I can play both sides,
no, yeah, I get what
I can
you're saying.
survive for 20
It's too serious of an answer for me to pick. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I'm going.
I want a fun answer.
So you're going get into jail free because it's personal growth isn't a fun answer.
No, I mean, you're right. I mean, I definitely don't want to leave my camp. Like, I would love to weaponize jail, and
I can't. Like, if I'm thinking about it practically, I'm like, unless I'm doing like the check-in thing, like I talked about in that loophole.
well, I have 2 hours a day of meetings that I would skip gladly for jail. So
I can't. If I was just transported into jail cell and had to skip the line instead of going to me, I'd much rather go to meetings.
Depends on the meeting.
You're having awful meetings.
I agree. Yes.
Drew, what do you think? Where's your head at?
I don't really want to
Drew's
skip.
locked in, literally and figuratively, you know?
Yeah, I don't really want to
How is he? Oh, yeah.
jump camp either.
You called it personal growth. I would prefer to call his locking in because it works both ways.
But it does. That is a better way to put it for sure. So we'll go to our resident ginger. Danny, you've been listening.
Tiebreaker.
What's the best way to spend 30 days in jail over the course of 1 year?
Working out.
So locking in.
So locking in. All right.
We'll go locking in. Okay. Because it's bar closes at 10, guys. Wait, it's not 10. It's time for last call.
And speaking of movies, so gents, I have last
Guys,
call.
it's time for last call.
This bitch.
See how it feels? See how it feels to be interrupted when you're trying to do something?
Yeah, but you didn't even do it right. So like
I did do it right. I just interrupted you. I could have
Just
just
like-
gone,
that'd have been better, you know? Because just like your segues. But anyways,
It's time for last call.
all right. So I have last call tonight, and we're gonna do a little bit of I wouldn't say a throwback, but in a traditional bar style trivia round. So,
yeah.
So the theme is movies, and we're gonna do it as the first clue is hard, and it slowly gets more obvious. And the sooner you get the correct answer, the more points you get. So you're gonna get 5 clues a movie. If you get it on the first clue, 5 points, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go down like that. Okay. All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Jurassic Park.
wow, Travis, 5
yeah.
points.
I'm out. I'm done.
Travis out this round.
Stop the
I've got this whole thing. Give me all the clues.
Okay, here we go. Clue number 1 for movie 1. A story within a story passed from one generation to the next.
Wait. I'm going to answer.
Need you to buzz in.
Red.
Okay.
It's not that one. It's The Princess Bride.
Well done. Wow.
Wow.
Well done.
Need 5 points.
All right. So here we go. After round 1, Travis, it is 5-0. So for the next movie, here we go. A man begins his rise in chaos right before a massive financial collapse. Drew.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Well done.
Hell yeah. I was about to say The Big Short, so.
Also a good one.
Well done. All right, here we go. Movie 3. A low-stakes sport becomes a last-ditch lifeline.
Red.
Travis.
Dodgeball.
Yes. Well
damn
done.
it.
Probably, maybe I should have read these again to make sure they're harder. All right. Here we go. Now I feel like you're gonna get this. All right. Arrogance built on speed is shattered by sudden stillness. Yes, Drew.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
I'll count it. Well done.
Nice.
Talladega Nights. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'll give that to you.
Man, I feel like I need to change these up now because now I feel like. All right, here we go. Movie number 5. So it's 10-10. Hints of a hidden identity begin with unusual mail and glass vanishing.
Can you read that one more time?
Sure. Hints of a hidden identity begin with unusual mail and glass vanishing.
Oh, I don't know the name of it.
Okay, I'm about to read number 2 unless someone wants to go in. A boy unknowingly survives a death. True.
Harry Potter.
Okay. Or do you want to guess which Harry Potter?
And the Sorcerer's Stone.
There you go. All right. All right. So it's 15-10. Travis.
14. He guessed it on the second.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you.
I did.
Yes, I
Yeah,
did. You're
you're
right.
right.
Thank you. All right. 14-10. Here we go. One final attempt to restore balance begins with deception in disguise.
Deception and disguise.
Can you read it one more time, please?
Yep. One final attempt to restore balance begins with deception and disguise. Number 2. True.
Transformers.
No.
Okay, so I get to relax a little. All right, you can't
Number
guess
2.
until I guess.
The redemption of one soul may cost another everything. The redemption of one soul may cost another everything. All right. Number 3.
Can I guess yet? Or
No, I have to guess.
Travis has to guess.
God damn it.
Friends split up. One team targets a shield.
God
Another
damn it.
confronts destiny.
Wait, one
Fuck
team targets
off.
what?
I know this
Friends
so
split up.
hard.
One
Can I
team
please
targets a
guess?
shield. Another confronts destiny.
Can I please guess?
I don't know this. Oh no.
Can I please guess?
No.
The Emperor oversees the battle while the rebels fight on Endor.
Oh, I thought that was what it was. Give me Star Wars Episode 6.
Yes, that is correct.
God damn
What
it.
is the disguise? That's what I when you
He starts at the beginning of the movie, and when he's going to Jabba, he's kind of disguised.
Oh,
I don't
so
know.
it has nothing to do with like the actual theme of the movie. It's like a literal one
Yeah.
part of the
I
movie.
almost wanted to
literally
say Lord.
starts with disguise.
I almost wanted to say Lord of the Rings, but
Yeah,
then
I guess in this
yeah,
sense it
the
does.
last part.
Looking
I
back
was-
over all of them,
So thrown off of like that was a literal part. Okay. So is that 2 points, I think?
yeah. So what is that? 14-12.
Yeah. Good year.
Here we go. Movie number 7. Ancient clues lead from rats to riddles, spanning continents and languages.
Red.
Travis.
Give me the Da Vinci Code.
No.
Heh.
Drew.
Indiana Jones. And the what's the last one? Not and the Holy Grail.
It is not the Holy Grail. I'll give you points for
It's-
Indiana Jones because you did say it is the last.
and the
one.
Last Crusade.
And
Last
there
Crusade.
it is. It is
Sorry,
in fact the last
sorry.
one. But
So he got
All right.
5.
all right, here we go. Movie number 8. A man once honored by an empire is cast out and erased.
Red.
Travis.
This is the Gladiator.
Well, yes. Well done. Gladiator.
Nice. Good for you.
Ah! Back in it.
Ha ha.
17. Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right.
So it's 17-19.
Friday Night Lights.
Strong side.
All right, here we go.
Left side. Remember the Titans.
In a fractured world, the young must lead themselves. In a fractured world, the young must lead themselves.
Oh, I want to guess, but I don't think it's right.
Yep, give it time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, number 2. A lone survivor sets off on a journey guided by legends and a leaf.
Heh.
True.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What's the name?
Oh no! Don't lose it. Five,
You're gonna have to pass.
4,
Fuck.
3, 2, 1.
I thought I had it.
All right, Travis, you want to guess or a clue? You're down by 2.
I need a clue.
All right. Along the way, he is joined by a stubborn trio and hunted by a predator. Along the way, he is joined by a stubborn trio and haunted by a predator.
Doesn't help me at all.
Oh, I really like that clue now that I think about it. All right, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Earthquakes, sharp teeth, and star leaves define this dino's odyssey.
Land Before Time. Red.
Yes, sir.
God damn it,
Yes, sir.
That was what I couldn't remember. It was Land Before Time. What was the second clue again, Rick?
The second clue was a lone survivor sets off on a journey
I
guided
think
by
that's
legends
what
and
got me
the-
with the lone survivor thing, because
Yep.
he had a bunch of them with him.
He doesn't meet up with them until after
Yeah,
he slips
until
up.
later, but I
Yes.
think that's what screwed
Yep.
with me.
That's what messes
Yep.
up. All right,
Yep.
tie ball game.
Tie ball game.
I think we have 2 more movies, or is this my last movie? No, this is my last movie. So we're doing overtime.
This is it. This is it.
But this is for all the marbles, okay? All right, here we go. A soldier returns home to find things aren't as he left them.
Red.
Travis.
Walking Tall.
Well done.
God damn it.
You. I score. It's so easy. Ah. Ah.
All right, so Travis wins our,
I did so good.
our
Fuck.
bar movie trivia.
That was
24 to
insanely
19.
close, Drew. I was like, that was woo.
That was good.
Oh,
I'm sweating.
I was actually nervous.
Just for funsies, the rest of those clues for Walking Tall would have been corruption spreads from a casino that replaced a factory.
Yeah, I would have got
with no budget, but a big stick. He takes justice into his own hands, not hounds.
Hounds.
He runs for sheriff and brings a 2x4 to every fight, and then The Rock cleans up a crooked town in this rebooted revenge tale. And finally, if no one got it then, the movie we can't fall asleep to on In My Basement.
Mm,
Yep. Yep.
you just can't.
You just can't.
You just can't fall asleep to it. Well, guys, this has been another episode.
I'm curious to see how Travis edits that out. But
And it's what out?
the like the time in between guesses, or
Oh, that's that part. That's easy. It's been an episode. Follow us on the socials at @the_bar banter or whatever we are. New episodes every Wednesday. Link in the description to help support the podcast so we can like Uber places and see each other. We're sponsored now. You go to Angry Toothpick Jerky on Etsy and type in code BANTER and get 10% off your order. You can do that thing.
maybe we should do that in the beginning while people are still listening.
They have. I put in a promo thing. There's a thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, he's got his own little ad read.
I heard
Um,
it on the thing last time.
Yeah, it was. I pitched my voice down to go way down here.
I was wondering if that was you or not. I didn't know.
That's my thing. It was
if you
me.
were him.
It was me, and then I went as low as I could, and then also pitched it down to make it real low. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Remember, this is our podcast, and you're just along for the ride.